Welcome to the new professional audio edited version of Cumtown.
We figured out the audio finally.
It's perfect! I spent a bunch of time learning how to... Now, you just broke it by screaming, I think.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I tried to make it sound bad.
Let's see.
That was the bit we were doing?
Yeah. You're in the gay place now. What is this place? Some kind of cave? Everything smells like shit in here. You're inside of a man's ass. This is the gay place. But I'm not gay. Oh, you are now. Where's my wife? You're all gone, Richard. It's just you now. You and every gay man. Well, it's not fair. I only sucked one dick, and it was in the Navy. I did what my country asked of me. There's no excuses in the gay place.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, I should probably turn the volume down. Hopefully that doesn't destroy the recording.
Do you think it did? Should we pause and listen?
Yeah, you know what, we can do that now that we're using a computer to record the podcast. And I guess there's going to be some overlap, but I did pause and re-record, and it sounds fine. So
Hell yeah.
We're good to go.
The new professional setup.
Hell yeah, dude. So hopefully, I'm not. The problem with this is now I have a computer in front of me, so my impulse is
to use
let's get on
computer.
Reddit. Let's get on ChatterBait.
Right.
Let's see who's be jacking off on ChatterBait.
Yeah, probably.
It's funny. You go to ChatterBait and they rank it by
biggest pussy.
By biggest pussy, yeah.
No, by audience size.
Yeah, by audience size.
How much pudding
Adam's
you can
familiar.
fit in your
Adam
pussy?
spent a lot of time on ChatterBait.
Yeah, I like the ones where not a lot of people are watching.
You're a hipster.
Yeah.
You're a beat off hipster.
Yeah, I like just an old woman with
just
saggy titties.
Little
I like
banana boat
I like
titties.
nipples to knees. That's my
Nipples to
kind of
knees.
thing. Yeah.
That long ass areola.
Ooh, yeah.
The areola is the center part, right?
Yeah, I like it when the titties look like tubes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Just two penises.
I was laughing today about my wife asked me to get my tube tied so she doesn't get pregnant. It's a very strong doctor. Tie my dick in a knot like the end of a balloon, an inflated balloon. Yeah, I got my tube tied so that my wife doesn't get pregnant.
Just a bunch of cum build up.
It's a reversible procedure.
Yeah.
I piss in my own face now.
Anyway, so on ChatterBait, right? They rank it by
back to ChatterBait.
Number of views. And the other night there was on the first page a like 70-year-old woman.
No,
Really?
Well, like an old, just
Did she look
haggard, no, methy looking bitch.
Was it a glitch?
No, and she was just furiously masturbating. I'm like, I got to see what's going on.
Yeah, of course.
So I clicked on it, and she's just masturbating. In the description, it's like whatever they have at the top. It's like the description of what they're doing. And it just said, watching my man jacket.
So there was a guy beating off and she was looking at him?
I guess, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that was, a lot of people were
Was she getting a lot of tokens?
Because most of them are like Russian sex slaves.
Or like a Colombian
Colombian
girls,
13-year-olds.
in a warehouse
Yeah,
somewhere.
with triple Z tits.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
With titties so big her bra looks like it's asleep. A sleeping cartoon.
And they don't really do much to dress the setup.
My
I'll say that.
girlfriend, titties so big her bra size look like a black man's report card.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
Ooh, I'm being texted. Another thing, having the computer open, all my text messages coming.
Oh,
wow.
just turn it around. Turn it.
No, because I
face
got
it
to.
the other way.
I'm the producer now, so I got to. By the way, this means I'm taking even more money now that I'm producing.
No, that's what
No,
you were
that's what
getting
you were
all the
supposed to
money.
be getting more money for.
You said you were going to produce it from the beginning.
Yeah. Well, now I am. So.
What did the text say? Read them live on air.
It's gossip about a friend of ours.
Ooh.
I don't want to say who, but let's just say he's from Puerto Rico.
Oh fuck! See,
Ricky Martin.
You guys have been.
Put that back, Adam.
Yeah,
Okay. Put that back in there. Don't ever take that out again.
I'm not. What? I wasn't playing.
Stop. You got to stop with the fidgeting. We got to get you a
It
fidget spinner.
helps me focus
Yeah, get
if
a
I'm
fidget
playing
spinner.
with something in my hand.
Why don't you play with my cock?
Play with your dick.
Play with my dick.
Yeah,
I don't
play
wanna
with
play
his
with my
dick.
own
Jerk me
dick.
off.
You know that's all you want. That's all Adam. That's what he's dying for.
Tug on my foreskin like a
Adam
little piece of
cannot
silly
wait
putty.
to get his fucking paws on a nice lip smacking cock.
Adam, did you just lick your lips and look at my cock?
No,
Yeah.
that was you making the lip.
you just did that.
Sound.
No, Nick, didn't
Don't
he just,
say that. That
did he
was
just
me.
lick his lips and look at my cock?
Anyway, so it doesn't matter that the show is going to be bad in terms of like content because it sounds
Now
so
we
good
sound
now.
crisp.
Mhm.
That's what we're going for in
Crisp.
2018 is
Mhm.
being the best sounding
Crisp.
podcast.
Yeah, no
Oh,
bits.
No bits, just
No
people. This is going to be
bitch.
ASMR. You know,
Oh yeah.
I might start an ASMR channel.
My cock.
Yeah, and it's all shit like that.
Suck
Mhm.
my fucking little cock.
Yeah.
My dad molested me.
I got fucked in the ass by my mom.
molested by my dad.
My mom put a strap on and fucked my ass.
Yeah,
You think there's that kind of molestation?
I don't know. I don't know what ASMR is.
Yeah, that's basically it. It's that and like people flicking.
There's
brush-
some
brush
lady that
bristles.
eats
a
a.
secret molestation recording.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There's some lady who eats vegetables very loud, and I don't get the appeal of that.
That's
like
an
Bugs
ASMR?
Bunny.
Yeah,
It's
actually,
like, what's up,
it's
Doc?
like a black lady with like
Mm.
very pink lipstick, and she's eating like cucumbers loud as fuck.
Have you ever seen that video, the grapefruit video?
Of
course,
course,
yeah,
dude.
everybody's
Come
seen
on.
Classic.
Yeah, that glug 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 glug.
The way she sounds when she's sucking that dildo.
Oh, that would have been awesome to get
That's
your dick sucked.
ASMR to me.
That's my
That's my
ASMR.
version of ASMR.
Put the fucking grapefruit on.
Yeah, the grapefruit lady.
Mm. God damn. Have you ever had a blowjob that furious?
Yeah, of course, everybody has.
I have. What about you, Adam?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Oh, that's a no.
No, I not that furious.
Tim
Come
got
on, not
his
with
wish.
like No. Tim wants me to bull top him.
No chance.
Clearly.
That's not what he wants.
No.
It's physically not
He wants to
possible.
molest you like he's like a fucking little league coach.
Yeah, yeah. He
giving
wants
you
to,
pointers.
absolutely.
No, he was
wants to
saying
give
he
you an
wanted to have
exam.
like a sleepover scenario.
Yeah, and
with
suck your
me,
cock.
Where he's like, come on, dude.
Yeah, and he's like
We're
the
both
father
horny.
of the boy you're sleeping over.
Well, in that case,
That's the sleepover scenario.
well, in that case, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I thought it was friends at a sleepover, and someone pretending to be my friend sounds enticing enough.
All
no.
it takes is friendship for you to get your cock sucked by a man.
All it takes is friendship for me to do a whole lot.
All
of
you
things.
need is friendship.
To get your cock sucked by a man. So you guys still on that ChatterBait heavy? I don't beat off with
I like
porn
it
anymore.
because you don't have to tip. It's
know.
just suggested.
That's right.
I'll be honest with you guys. I'm a little nervous with this. The computer thing is making it harder for me to just do the show. I don't trust that it's not going to fuck up.
We'll
I get
just,
that.
Yeah.
I guess we'll go, and if it fucks up, it fucks up. But
Yeah.
How do you think it's gonna fuck up?
either stop recording or something. Once you add,
You need like a red light or something, right?
Once you add, no, I can see that it's recording, but like once you add an additional, like the Zoom works fine.
Mhm.
The Zoom is never fucked up unless I've like fucked up by not replacing the batteries,
Right.
or having the wrong input set.
Mm-hmm.
I've recorded shit on laptops before, not in Logic, but in Audition, where
It
like
just crashes.
it gets fucked up, dude. I used to do all those like prank phone calls,
Mm-hmm.
and I had one where I kept Best Buy on the line for 45 minutes.
Oh,
And you
no.
lost
As an old man, it was like probably the best prank call I've ever done in my life.
Wow.
Where I had
The
some
lost
like Geek
tapes.
Squad guy. I kept calling them Gook Squad.
Oh, hell
And
yeah,
they're like,
dude.
sir, that's not what it's called.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
When are you gonna
I-
send one of your gooks?
Yeah, I
over
was
here?
like, are you one of the Gooks? They're like, excuse me. Dude, it was perfect. It was like the best. It was like the
Damn,
holy
I
grail
kicked
of,
your grandfather's
of
ass in
prank
Korea.
calls. No, you don't even need to fucking hit it that hard over
No,
the head.
just
dude.
saying gook.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
enough.
The bit is that it's a confused old man. Not that he's like outwardly racist. He doesn't.
No,
in
I
his
get
mind, it would be reasonable that it would be called that. So he doesn't get it, but he's like, I guess. I don't know. I mean, things used to be called things like that. I guess it's not out of the realm of possibilities.
Damn, and it just crashed.
Anyway, so yeah, I had this guy on the phone, and I was like, I was like, my family got me this computer to help me listen to There's a Nazi podcast I want to listen to. And I was like, which button do you press to listen to the podcast? And I was like, they were like, well, I don't know, sir. You know, they were describing how to like get on Internet Explorer. And I was like, well, there's a button here that says ESC. What is that? They're like, well, like on the keyboard? I'm like, yeah. They're like, that's the escape key. And I'm like, okay. Well, will that let me listen to the podcast? And they're like, no. I'm like, okay. Well, there's a button here that says F1. Now, what does that do? And then I got to like F4 before the guy's like, sir, I'm not going to explain every key on the keyboard. He's like losing his fucking mind.
Of course.
And I got off the phone and I was like, perfect. I ruined that guy's day.
That minimum wage guy.
They make pretty good money at Geek Squad. They get like $11, $12 an hour.
Wow. Holy shit.
They get to ride around on those VWs.
That's what I made at Sherwin-Williams. I made a fat $11.
Yeah.
Because I put on the form $11 an hour. And they
You just tell them?
It was supposed to be $10, and I just put 11.
Yeah, it's like, I never understood that. You
counteroffer.
apply for some bullshit job. They're like, how much money do you want to make an hour? And it's like, well, $1 million an hour.
Yeah. I put $15 an hour, and they were like, no.
Yeah.
And then,
Don't even give me that option.
Yeah,
What a
yeah.
fucking insult.
But then the lady just asked me, so what are we starting you at? And the guy told me 10, and I just said 11, and no one checked.
Instead of name, instead of name, it should just be, what would you like to be called?
Yeah.
And then they're like, all right, well, we only have Richard name tags, so
Yeah.
I guess you're Dick now. We already got a Dickie. and
I'd
a
like to be
Richard
King
and a Ricky.
Hardcock, please.
Yeah.
Refer to me as King Hardcock.
Anyways, yeah, dude. And then I played that fucking recording, and it was like all static and shit. So I'm pissed.
But
That
was on your old
that-
I
laptop.
call up, I call up Toshiba tech support, and I'm like, what? Why is this recording fucked up? And they're like, I don't know, something happened in the thing. And I'm like, well, I'm trying to make my Nazi podcast. And this recording was for the Nazi podcast, and it's fucked up. And they're like, well, I don't know what to do. I'm like, is there a button I can press to fix it? And they're like, probably not. I'm like, well, there's this ESC key.
Damn, dude. For the love of the game.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, I haven't done a prank call in quite some time.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Maybe I'll get back in there.
Were you there when like Paul Hooper was saying that he went to jail for prank calling 911?
No.
He's a guy like we talk about sobriety or whatever.
I love Hooper.
He's great, and he's been sober for a while. He's like, yeah, I went to jail pretty bad a couple years ago. He's like, what did you go to jail for? He's like, I was just really drunk. I called in a bomb threat to 911.
He told them he was going to blow up 911.
I don't know. Yeah, something like that.
That rules,
whoa.
man.
Yeah, dude.
That's
It's funny.
sick.
Some people are hilarious because it's like, they're like, they already did all the so
They're
they're
super reasonable. Then you hear the shit they did, and you're like, what?
Yeah, like Evan.
You shit in a lady's mouth? What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
A lady was asleep on the train, and you just put a little bit of
Yeah.
shitting on her nose?
The Evan story about the snake is the funniest. It's still the funniest.
What
shit
story
ever.
about the snake?
About how him and his friend
Did he
sold a
tell
bunch
it on the
of coke.
podcast?
No, I don't think he did it on the podcast. I think he told me once.
Oh, what's the story?
He has a bit about that.
Is it a bit? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's from his act.
What's this?
Something like
let's
about-
do our friends' jokes and
No,
stories.
no,
on the
he like
podcast.
bought a snake with coke money.
That's a good way to have a for-profit show. Is to
Is
just
it his
repeat bits
Yeah.
from
Yeah,
our
we shouldn't do it.
underpaid comedian friends as our own content.
Evan's Jack, though.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah. Well,
Evan's
that's like
not
a
only
sober guy
jacked-
thing too, right?
Evan's not only jacked; he's lean now too.
Oh, he lost.
Because Evan was fat before, and that
He
was
wasn't
the thing.
fat.
He was fat,
Uh-huh.
and you can't say that
Body
because
dysmorphia
people
ass.
who don't go to the gym don't understand what it means to be fat. They see somebody with big arms and they're like, "Oh, that guy's in shape," but Evan was disgusting.
He wasn't disgusting.
Nick is
completely
straight
over
up.
it.
Yeah, Nick is about to get on his straight eating disorder shit.
Yeah,
I
Nick
can't
is
wait,
like
dude.
on those websites.
Not my own. Look, there's the only problem with eating disorders is if they affect you. if you employ them to hurt other people.
Nick's about to go on those pro-anorexia websites where he convinces other 12-year-olds, don't eat, just don't do it. You'll look hot.
Dude, now that we got pro audio editing, I can put in some Silverchair in the background.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Here on out.
Yeah.
What's Silverchair?
The
Silverchair
Australian band.
Pro-anorexia band.
Yeah, the
really?
guy,
in the 90s.
they had to quit because the lead singer had anorexia.
What a
But
man!
it was a guy, yeah.
He always used to confuse Silverchair and Jane's Addiction. I don't know why.
Really? I used to confuse them and...
And you know what she was addicted
Suck
to?
my
Fucking
little
cock.
dick.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
right.
My cock.
No,
Mm-hmm.
just in general.
No,
what was
mine
the guy's name?
specifically.
Perry...
Perry Cuomo.
It was Mario Cuomo's brother.
No. Perry Como is like a singer, like a...
Yeah, he was the singer of
Crooner guy.
Silverchair.
Yeah. No. Perry, I don't know, but I think he was Greek.
From Jane's Addiction?
I think so.
No, this is him. Yeah, Perry Como. Also known as Mr. C, was an American singer and television personality. During a career spanning more than half a century, he recorded exclusively for RCA Victor for 44 years. After signing with the label in 1943, and then went on to start the band Silverchair. Yeah,
Perry Como was like a Frank Sinatra kind of guy.
he was an anorexic. Here he is. Come on the Perry Como show.
That's right.
A pro-anorexia American bandstand. It was on in the 60s. That's why morbid obesity became a problem in the 70s when we had some more fat style singers. But would you, for fuck's sake?
I'm gonna stop playing.
Stop
I'll
fidgeting.
I'll stop
Again,
playing.
you can fidget with my dick if you need to fidget with
I
something.
don't want to fidget with your dick. It's gonna ruin the dynamic of the podcast.
No, it won't.
Yes, it will.
I have
Ruin
a
the
foreskin.
whole-
You've never touched a foreskin.
You know, man, as I get
No,
closer to
I haven't.
30, quick reminder
So?
that Adam is almost 31 years old, by the way.
Yeah, Adam's an old bitch.
Dude, that's so old.
I'm still clinging on to my youth. I'm the youngest one. I'm 28.
That's why you're the idealistic one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The world hasn't beaten
It's
me
crazy
down.
to
I'm the
think-
cynic.
When this podcast
You know?
started, I was 17 years old.
Yep.
Yeah,
and I
it's
was
true.
16.
Yeah.
And Adam was 30.
I was
Adam
30.
was Adam was 30 years old. Still hadn't hit puberty yet, though.
Yeah.
Me and Stavros were more advanced than
Oh,
Adam
yeah.
in terms of pubes and coming.
And lowness of nuts.
I don't know. I'm just gonna nut inside
How-
my girlfriend, I think.
Are you?
Are you
You're
gonna
trying to
have a
have a
child?
baby?
Yeah, I'm
That's gonna be
31.
awesome.
I have to have kids, right?
Is that the rule?
If you
Think
get
so.
a kid, if you have a kid, we're gonna fire you.
Damn. The
My-
second half of my life is going to be a fucking disaster, dude.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. I do not have the personality for... I'm like an insane narcissist. There's no way I can deal
For
with
a
aging.
kid and stuff?
No,
Or
for
aging?
myself.
Yeah, yeah,
First
yeah.
of all, it
Yeah.
would be
I remember when you thought you
highly
were gonna
Do
be
not let Nick have a kid.
highly irresponsible of me to have a
Oh,
child.
that would be wild.
But yeah, I'm gonna be getting like fake teeth and shit and tanning and like fucking hair plugs
You're
that
gonna
start
look like-
halfway down my forehead.
What's that guy's name? George.
I'm gonna be one of those guys that's in his like 70s dating like I don't know, like a 31-year-old Filipino woman. That's,
Yeah.
You're gonna be like
you know.
Liberace, dude. You're gonna get women that look like you. You're gonna
Yeah.
make them get plastic
Plastic
surgery
surgery to look like
like
him?
you with abs.
Yeah.
Look like you right now.
Yeah.
You know
This
what
is-
you'd look cool with? Like Pauly, wings. You know, like the
Oh,
That would be
the
cool.
gray
wings.
hair kind of.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping I just sort of age gracefully into one of those sort of like disgusting, cursed jockey Irish men. You know?
Mhm. Yeah.
You get old, you start wearing newsy caps,
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
fine.
just spitting all the time.
Yeah. You always have a
the newsy
newspaper
cap
under your
sucks.
arm.
What?
You always have a newspaper under your arm. You
No,
look
just
cold
a
all
hat.
the time?
Yeah.
I don't
Get
fuck
into,
with that
Get
hat.
into betting on horses.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think
Hang
I'm
out
gonna
at
get into
tracks.
betting soon. I think I'm really gonna get back into
Gambling?
gambling. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a couple
Didn't
vices.
we try to pick like basketball picks on our podcast and we got everyone?
Yeah, we
wrong?
got everything wrong. I think.
Yeah,
But
we got to do picks on, or you guys got to do
Oh
picks
yeah,
on
yeah.
this
We got
too.
Super Bowl. We got some.
we
picks.
got it on lock.
Yeah.
Dude.
We'll do that in a fucking minute.
I got some inside info actually on the Patriots.
Do you have some tips?
I
You
got
have
some
insider
intel. Yeah.
insider trading.
Something's
You
going.
fucked Gronk. Gronk
Yeah.
ruined your asshole.
I fucked Gronk for the fans, so I can
If
get
you
the
guys want
picks.
to, if you guys want to do your picks now, and then we can just do the read at 30 minutes because it's technically still mid-roll if we're at. 19.
What do we have to pick? I haven't even looked at anything.
Oh,
No,
you
we'll do the
haven't?
promo.
We'll do it.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
We'll
We'll
stop
do it.
recording. Start recording again. And then
Yeah.
in
We're
the break.
addicted to pausing now that we can do it.
Yeah. I love pausing.
I love
dude.
pausing, dude.
Yeah, check this shit out. And we're back.
And we're back.
Oh.
We watched every single episode of Who's the Boss.
Yep.
Yep.
And I got some thoughts.
The audience at home, it sounds like, we were gone for not even gone.
That's the magic of podcasting.
It ends with me saying, check this out, and then immediately cuts to me saying,
we're back.
Mm-hmm.
And we're back. And we watched every episode of Perfect Strangers or whatever I said a minute ago.
Who's the boss?
Did you hear that?
We'll go to the tape, and then we'll find out what I said.
Yeah, hold on, pause. Go back.
Who do you think is the boss?
Obviously the bitch.
Yep.
We've talked about this before.
Diane bitch.
We've talked about this, and then I think I brought up Elisa Milano's titties, and then we talked about the vampire movie.
She was a child.
Yeah,
the vampire movie where you could see her titties, which
Maybe
I beat off to.
Is it Kiss of Vampire or Embrace
I think
Vampire?
it's Kiss.
Yeah.
No, Kiss of Vampire. Which is the one with Nicolas Cage?
Maybe Kiss the Vampire.
Maybe that's I don't fucking know.
But
all I know is
I have videos.com, you can see
that. Quite.
That was like a very early.
She was also in the Joey Buttafuoco movie.
Yeah, this is literally the conversation we had the last time we said.
We have nothing.
Shall we pause?
Let's listen back to every episode of Cumtown.
Yeah,
that would be horrible, dude.
Oh my god,
that would be brutal.
I'd feel awful.
No more sucking off my gay ass.
Nice.
Thanks, man.
Suck
my little fucking gay dick.
R.I.P. Neil Young.
Is he dead?
He will be by the time this airs.
Oh, are we gonna kill him?
Those are the predictions. Those are my picks.
You can bet on that on Bet DSI.
Yeah, Bet Dick Suck International.
All right. Well, don't talk shit about the sponsor. Wait until we do the read. I don't. Don't want to fuck up the contract immediately.
That's not.
So this is our big State of the Union episode.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
That's happening tonight, right?
Damn. We should have fucking watched that.
The stars are out.
Oh, did you watch the Grammys?
I watched like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Who won? Bruno Mars?
Bruno Mars won like everything. Oh, shit. We were talking about Bruno Jadena Mars or whatever the fuck.
Yep, that's right.
Were we talking about it? I think I was.
All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was doing Bruno Jadena and no one appreciated it.
And
you were doing
genius of that bit.
You were doing Bruno Jadena and also Miguel.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Bruno Jadena. See, now you can appreciate it. Hey, you're listening to Bruno Jadena, a.k.a. the Classic Man.
We were ending the show, and you just started doing that bit for like 6 minutes.
I don't know why it's still so funny to me.
Funny,
I don't know what makes it so funny.
Bruno Jadena.
Michael Jackson voice.
Yeah.
For a guy named Bruno Jadena.
Yeah, Bruno
Well,
Mars.
that was officially the Cumtown bump, so that set him over the edge.
You think we did
That's
it?
why he got all the trophies. Yeah, we recorded that on Saturday. He won.
He's
on
a very
Sunday.
bouncy man.
Bruno?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he's like 5'2" also.
He's a short guy.
He's
So
small.
he's Adam's height.
That's not true. He's your height.
No, he's your height.
We've already made this clear.
I'm
He's your
taller
dick's-
than you. I'm stronger than
He's
you.
your dick's
Okay,
height,
you're
Adam.
not taller than me.
Bruno
taller
Mars
than
is
you.
your
You're
dick's height.
debatably stronger than me.
I could literally fucking crush your head into a million pieces.
You could crush it how?
With my fucking hands, dude.
That's not true.
I'll put it between. I will crush your fucking. We should
He's
do.
gonna do a thigh crush
we're gonna
video.
do-
I would lie my way out of
You
it.
know
No,
those bitches
we're gonna do
crush
the final
watermelons?
episode of this show is we're gonna do it Legion of Skanks style. Where we have a
fight.
bunch of interns from like towns in New Jersey that Bruce Springsteen would be embarrassed of. That are all way too fucking drunk and high, videotaping me putting your fucking head between my hands and squeezing it as hard as I can.
Oh, you would do it that style.
Until your fucking until blood comes out of your eye sockets and those.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm going to kill you on the final episode.
If you don't,
That would be cool.
If you can't crush my skull with your bare
and
hands,
I can.
If you can't,
I don't
and
think
I
you
fucking
can.
dude.
If you
I hate to be this guy, but I don't
Crush
think you
I
can.
fucking
the
can
bone
crush
in my skull, which is hard. It's a hard bone.
it. Yeah, I'll crush it, dude.
I got a hard.
I got a
extra
hard bone you can crush.
And
boys.
there's a plate in there too, so you can't crush
Where
it.
do you
a
have a
plate?
plate in your skull?
I got a plate right here.
A
Really?
collectible plate?
Yeah, of
A
course.
commemorative plate?
Yeah.
It's a Salvation
Or
Army.
an Israel commemorative plate installed in his brain?
Yeah, it's for the Jewish National Fund.
Do you really have a plate in your head?
No.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Do people do that?
Some people
Yes,
do.
Of course
Yeah.
people do that.
We thought there was
Sounds
something
like an
cool
old-
and interesting about you, but no.
There is cool and interesting
No.
stuff about me.
Name one thing.
I had a lot of stress in my house growing up.
That sucks.
Adam had a rough childhood. Sometimes his dad would have a couple of glasses of wine and raise his voice. We've all heard about Adam's terrible childhood with his father who says things loudly.
Oh, he said some things.
You got to stop making background noise on the table, especially.
Sorry.
It's all right. I mean, you can fidget. Just do it off the table.
I'm gonna fidget here.
There's a way to fidget without making noise.
Maybe if there was some soft flesh, you could run your fingers in between.
I'm not gonna jack you off.
No, don't jack me off, but play with my foreskin a little bit. Aren't you curious to think what a foreskin feels like?
No.
You've never felt one.
I was in gym class. I saw them.
Did you?
I stared at them.
Yeah, and you licked
I
your
was
lips.
like, your shit looks fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you wanted to touch
the German kid that Adam was that hated because of his programming, his Hasbara programming, and then also had just a forbidden sexual desire towards and for.
I slept with a German woman
Adam's
once.
sexual awakening was in that shower when him and that German boy compared dick sizes, and they argued about whether or not the foreskin counts.
Oh, it counts.
Oh no,
it definitely counts. First of all, and also you doctored him, dude.
You don't measure. You
it
can't.
definitely counts.
You can't.
Because here's the thing: you can stretch out your foreskin.
Yeah.
Here's what I do.
Check this out. Look, I'm wearing a beanie right now. I'm actually 6'3".
Yep. Hey man,
You're stretching it
the
up.
beanie's not part of your body, pal. Okay.
That's
not
neither is the
possible.
foreskin.
Yes, it is.
No, that's borrowed inches.
That's
motherfucker.
close.
Nah, dude.
That
It looks.
counts as close.
It gives you an extra optical inch. If you shave your pubes and have a foreskin,
Wow.
it's
So
because
it looks like you have a 3-inch dick.
it doesn't look like no.
Do you
A
shave
bigger
your
dick.
pubes?
No, I don't. I trim.
I don't really.
You don't trim. You let it.
No,
You're
I gave
wild.
up.
You're a wild boy,
I
Nick.
gave up.
I keep my shit real clean.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I
don't care.
I
Like
groom
number
the
2.
Well, look at my fucking mustache. Look at the amount of work
That's
I
true.
put into that.
Yeah, it
Well, who
is.
knows, man? You could have a wild thicket of pubes down there.
Nah, sometimes I'll let it go, but it's like it just gets sweaty and fucking uncomfortable.
Do you take a razor to it? Like a
No, I use clippers with like a number 3 guard.
Ooh, a number 3
on top, and then I clean up the base. And I actually have been using that Phillips Norelco. This is an official.
Yeah, the one blade.
I use the one blade on my balls.
I put you onto that. Yeah. You do?
Yo, that sounds good.
You
Dude,
shave your balls?
I've never shaved my balls before until I started using the Phillips Norelco one blade
That
system.
could work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's $30. It's available on Amazon Prime now, so it can be at your house in 2 hours.
Yeah,
Dog.
it is
You
the
can
best
have-
shaver.
You can have smooth balls just like
Yo,
me.
I'm about
smooth
to-
balls, smooth brain.
I'm about to literally buy it right now. By the time I go home, I will get it and I will shave my
Dude,
nuts.
it's nice if you like getting your fucking nuts sucked. Which
I love it.
I don't really
You
care
don't?
for. Nah, because it's like
It's nice.
they always
What?
sort of like bite your ball a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah,
and it
yeah.
doesn't really like.
Well, if they suck too hard.
Yeah, ball's not
Yeah.
supposed to go in somebody's mouth.
Oh,
you know?
I couldn't disagree more.
Can't. Yeah, no.
I don't
like
want
it.
a firm suction, but I
If you
want
get a sloppy hand job during
just
a
a-
ball suck. That's
how about a
not
nice
bad.
broad tongue lick
a broad tongue lick
on
your balls?
nuts,
Yeah, it's
and then lick
phenomenal.
up all the way to your
Yeah,
cock? Come
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
I mean, geez Louise.
Yeah, you
there's
know what?
nothing better than
Anyways, you should be fucking trimming your shit if people are going
that.
down
Sucking your
on you.
nuts.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, you should just in general.
I keep it pretty
It's
tight.
hygiene.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not true.
It is.
No, we're evolutionarily supposed to have.
Yeah.
Big
that's-
bush.
Oh, yeah,
we're not supposed to
evolutionary-
brush our teeth.
Yep.
Or,
I'm
No
a
deodorant.
I'm caveman style, dude. I'm paleo.
Hey, whoa.
Ball sack.
I'm about your balls are your nuts
I'm
are paleo
paleo.
warriors.
Yeah.
My nuts are very much in the 21st century.
I don't know. I think that like if you have hair and the person you're having sex with has hair, it's less friction. It's evolutionarily that's how it.
I mean,
it
a little
evolved
hair
to
is
make sex
fine.
more comfortable.
I want to go to like one of those rock and roll barber shops
Yeah.
and get get a hot shave on my nuts. Just go to Floyd's 99 and get them to put that.
Get him
hot-
wrap it in a towel.
Exactly. Wrap my nuts in a towel.
Mario.
And then use one of those fucking old fashioned blades and just get my shit so
That's
smooth.
so scary.
Hold
dude.
my dick hold it from the top of the foreskin and then.
Well, then there's
it's a
like
great visual.
there's
guys.
stray. You guys have stray hairs on your shaft too.
Not
Yeah.
really.
Yeah,
Not that
of course.
many.
Well, I get like around the base, and sometimes
Mm.
I'll wax that shit off.
No.
Yeah.
You wax the
Really?
base of your cock.
Yeah.
Where'd
What?
you get wax
You
from?
just get it at Target. They got shit that like it heats up. You rub your hands together.
Get the
Damn,
fuck out of
dude.
Because
here.
they used to shave that shit, and it's painful when it grows back.
Wow.
Yeah,
you
I
wax
know.
it doesn't come back for
Do you
like
wax
2
your
months.
gooch?
No, that would be excruciating.
I feel like a gooch should be hairless.
No, you
Wait,
take maybe like
the
a
grundle?
half inch of hair off the base with like wax strips. It's like
interesting.
it's
Why do you do it? Just so
Honestly?
your dick looks better?
No, it's just you know what it is. I get folliculitis if I like.
Folliculitis.
Well, whatever.
Folliculitis.
my
bitch.
follicles get infected.
Folliculitis.
Yeah.
Well, flick my fucking dick, you faggot. I don't give a shit what it's called.
Damn,
If I
lick my nuts.
If I don't maintain that shit, like, because what I'll do is I'll fuck and then I won't bathe for like 3 days.
Oh yeah, I love that.
And then it's like, oh well, now it looks like my dick's about to fall off.
Yeah, I told you guys how Eldest got a yeast infection on his dick. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Shut also gets folliculitis and his dick just looks fucked up. Yeah. I've never, thank God that's, I have an olive oily, smooth cock.
Yeah.
I've never had a venereal disease, knock on wood.
No, I've had so many dick problems.
Really?
Yeah. I've had like hematomas and shit. And
what the fuck is that?
Where it's like just blood like that built up underneath the skin. Yeah, like severe
From
bruising.
what? From jacking off too furiously?
Yeah, just fucking just going nuts.
Salute.
Well, I get a little. I mean, that's
my man loves beating off.
Yeah,
dude.
You get drunk, you fucking just beat the shit out of your
yank
dick.
your fucking cock like a
That's
lawnmower
the
that won't
worst.
start.
Yeah.
is being fucked up and then just like not being like and jacking off fucked up and
Coke,
then just
yeah.
being, like,
the coke.
No,
jar.
like
Coke,
fucking while real drunk and like my dick won't stay hard, so I'll like just squeeze the shit out of
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
buddy,
of course.
I know
That's
all
like-
about putting the hand at the base.
Stop. does that
put the hand
sober.
in the face, and then like you wake up the next morning and then there's your dick looks like it just lost a fight in Street Fighter.
I just tape my dick up
Yeah.
like it's a boxer's hands.
Yeah.
At the base.
My dick looks like
Cut me.
Like you just lost his Dalsim.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird how there was like only like maybe like 12 or 15 girls at that DC show we did.
Was it weird or
Yeah,
was it
yeah.
exactly correct?
See, I don't think about shit like that.
Yeah. That was, I thought
care.
that was weird.
It's like, oh well, that means that.
Oh no, I was just
'cause-
making a joke about how we were talking
Yeah.
about our penises.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
No, because you were doing that at the live show. You're like, oh, there's no girls here.
I'd
so-
like more girls in our fan base. That would be nice.
I think all
But
the
what
girls.
the fuck does it matter?
I think it would be nice, just
But that's like it's an extension of that. Like when you post something on Facebook and somebody would be like, only 3 women like this.
no,
it's the exact same thing. That's what
Maybe,
you're doing by being like,
perhaps.
oh, there's more girls there. Why? So you can try to fuck them.
that's
That's
certainly
the
one
only
reason.
valid. That's the only valid reason you're allowed.
That's
If you're
certainly
like, oh,
one
we should-
reason.
We should have a show that appeals to everybody. Fuck you. Go write for BuzzFeed or something.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
this is a serious
Men's
show
rights.
for men.
Now, anyway.
It's about men's issues, such as folliculitis on your fucking dick.
Yeah.
Okay? All right? Okay? We're going to take a break and have a message from our sponsor, and we'll be back.
I love pausing.
Pausing is great.
Pause.
Pausing is great. All right. Well, everybody, it's break time. And you know what I like to do during the break? Gamble the money that you're sending us. And I gamble on BetDSI.com. BetDSI is one of the top sportsbook websites online. They've been in business for over 20 years, paying winners consistently. They have an easy-to-use mobile playing interface. You can play, win, get paid. And they've got a great mobile app that you can use from anywhere. You know, at home, at work, at your wife's funeral. You know, that's a good place to gamble.
100%.
You know, you gambled on her life when you had a couple extra drinks before leaving the bar, so you might as well make one last bet at BetDSI.com. They offer live in-game wagering, so you can make plays throughout the entire game or whatever event you're betting on. And I play there myself. You know, I'm not really into losing money. And it happens sometimes. That's the nature of gambling. But I enjoy their mobile app so much that I play there.
He just loves
and
apps.
I recommend BetDSI if you want to add a little excitement to the games you're watching. Even if you don't like sports, you can have fun watching the Super Bowl. They got a lot of fun bets like will a player leave the game due to a concussion? You know, so you can bet on people getting hurt. How many times is Donald Trump going to tweet during the game? Wow, God, what a goofball that guy
Over
is.
2.5 take
I'll
it.
give
You can
him
have fun
2.
joining the resistance by gambling on it. Will any players take a knee during the national anthem? Maybe 3/5 of the players. You know, who knows?
That's right.
How many Anheuser-Busch commercials will be aired during the broadcast? So these are all the kinds of things you can bet on. So once again, if you go to BetDSI.com and use promo code CUM25, you'll get a free $25 wager on the house and 200% extra bonus on your deposit.
Damn.
So they'll match your deposit by 200%. That's promo code CUM25, capital C. under or lowercase UM25. Get your free wager. Start winning today. And Adam and Stav, do you have picks for this week?
Take the damn Eagles. Fuck the Patriots. That's our picks. Eagles +6. The line might have moved a little bit, but take the damn Eagles. For everything that's good in the world, they're going to win. The Patriots are too hot.
Adam, what do you think?
Let's go Eagles. Let's go Big Dick Nick Foles.
That's right.
Let's go
Rocky.
I'll have a Rocky Balboa. We'll drink a tall glass of water. Philadelphia style.
That's right, baby.
Yeah.
That's
Gino,
great.
Speak English.
Yeah, speak fucking English.
Sounds good. And I guess we can just go right back into the episode.
Damn.
There's no reason. That's the beauty of professional audio.
I was hoping we'd do a little pause.
I love pausing,
you know
but
what?
sometimes
No, let's keep going.
Sometimes it's edging.
Yeah.
Now I can't wait till the next time we pause.
Are you getting into edging?
No, I've never edged in my
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
No, the goal is coming.
The goal is to come.
Yeah.
I love coming.
I like to edge with food. Sometimes I'll put just the tip of a little smoky.
Oh,
on
yeah. I got a little smoky. You put the tip in.
it.
Your
Very little smoky. I
Tiny
didn't know they
little.
made smokies even littler.
the littler smoky. I don't edge, but I have fucked and tried not to come, which is sort of de facto edging.
I feel like
when the pussy
when I
too
was a
good,
kid, I found a little can of Gerber's Vienna sausage in the garage, and I was eating them.
Yeah.
I don't know
In
what
the
it was.
garage.
Yeah, I don't know why they were in the garage.
Gerber's like the baby
The
food?
baby food, yeah.
But they made Vienna sausages?
They had little Vienna sausages.
those were
in it.
baby dicks.
They were just in the garage for some
Ugh,
reason.
I don't know about that.
Nice.
In
Yeah.
a jar?
Yeah.
Pickled.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Motherfucker, I'll eat anything. I don't give
yeah.
a shit.
I feel like edging is like something that's done only by the very wealthy.
I'm actually an edge fund manager.
Yeah.
I teach rich people how to not come. I have the world's biggest chode. There's a movie about it called The Big Short coming out. Where I'm an edge fund manager that predicted that nothing really, but during 2008 I did a lot of jacking off.
Yeah, not coming.
Yeah, so stay tuned for a nice period piece from 10 years ago where everybody's got candy bar phones, but then they dress mostly the same.
Mm-hmm.
Got slightly shittier haircuts.
Nokia Snake. You know.
Yeah, playing Snake on the phone.
Do you find that when you beat off and don't come for a while, the load is thicker?
It's not thicker. There's more of it.
There's more. Yeah, for sure.
When I haven't.
When I for whatever reason when I'm busting at home,
yes,
I'm doing
some in the privacy of your own home.
When I'm doing some personal busting sessions, my dick never gets hard all the way.
Okay, fair.
I never get hard jacking off all the way. I don't know how people get hard outside of fucking.
I need to be in the pussy to reach final form. I get my dick 85% of the way there, and once we're in, then we're really getting there.
I'll wake up in the middle of the night with a boner. I sleep hard, you know.
Yeah.
During the day.
Sometimes in the morning I'll wake up.
In the morning, absolutely.
But only if I fall asleep on my stomach, which is a rarity.
I'm a stomach
you get
sleeper.
Hard because there's like pressure on the dick. Yeah.
I'm a stomach sleeper.
You are.
No, I mean, I wake up at like 7 a.m., immediately bang out 50 push-ups, start punching holes in the drywall.
Very nice.
I get my fucking day going. You know? I was looking at Mark Wahlberg's Instagram today, and his last post, he was like, every morning I wake up at 3 a.m. and I work out for 2 hours. 3 a.m.? That's nighttime.
Yeah.
You're not waking up.
Even 4 would be semi-acceptable. 3 is the last hour of the night. Yeah. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. No, he goes to bed at 7 p.m. and wakes up to drink fucking protein shakes.
Well, that's the fucking hour, isn't it? Wasn't there like a study that came out like a year ago that's like our ancestors used to wake up in the middle of the night and to stay awake for an hour?
This was a study that came out.
What study was this?
Bro, look the shit up. It was out there, man. I'm serious. People would wake up in the middle of the night, and they didn't say it, but the clear implication was that's the fucking hour.
Oh.
You would wake up in the middle of the night, you stay up for an hour. What do you think's going on there? It's the fuck sesh hour. I like that. I like waking up in the middle of the night, having sex with someone who's, you know.
Having sex with Eldest.
Yeah, just fuck Eldest in the ass.
Going to Eldest's room.
Yeah, he's in such a deep slumber because of all the fucking ice cream he ate. His blood is running so thick and viscous, he has no idea what's going on.
Speaking of viscous, now what I was saying when I busted home,
yes,
you know,
on a personal
I do
bust
some
session.
home busting.
Yeah,
always just it like looks like the little amount of wood glue you get with an IKEA bread. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that little like.
Because you're probably doing
toothpaste for a pygmy.
Yes, of course. Well, that's because you're very efficient when you're jerking off.
What's your ritual? What's your jack off ritual style?
Can I say something to you? I have not been jacking off recently.
Oh, to make sex better.
To make sex better.
Okay.
To have more powerful erections.
Bragger.
Yeah. I think I'm coming towards the end of that. I don't know. I feel like beating off is fun.
I've been jacking off a lot.
Well, your girls in
my girls
LA. Across
but,
the coast.
Yeah, I mean, I have a nice ritual.
Hit me with it.
Circle of candles. Sit in the middle of the circle, cross-legged. Put on Pure Moods. Okay. Nice. The Native American song
distinguish
at
the end. You distinguish every candle by putting it in your ass, one by one.
I put them all out with my hat. Squat on top.
Squat on top.
Yeah, coming crystal.
Yeah.
No, I place a yoni egg in my asshole, and
just like your grandmother.
Stretch out.
What are those? Does it make your pussy stronger? Yoni egg?
Yeah, I think so.
His grandma beats off with
my
them.
grandma did at dinner mention that she knew what.
I think it'd be
was.
very funny if like a woman put a yoni egg in her pussy and then you fuck her, but like somehow you don't realize it's in there, and then afterwards she squeezes it out and she's like, "This is yours. You're gonna have to take care of this."
Like one of those Kinder chocolate eggs that has a little prize in the middle.
Oh yeah,
that'd be nice.
Yeah, I'd be like, "Oh, I can't hang out tonight, guys. I gotta go sit on my egg." Yeah, this girl I've been seeing, she laid an egg, and she's seeing some other guy now, some Puerto Rican guy. So I gotta go. I guess I gotta sit on the egg while she.
Damn, is that what happens to birds?
Yeah, dude.
The bird girls go out and fuck.
Happens to penguins.
Whoa.
Flightless birds, the men take the role of being the caretaker.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, well the wife's out there getting fucking
that's why I call them dickless birds.
Hey. Cucks.
Yeah. Eagles don't do that shit. Eagles soar, dude.
Yeah, fly, eagles fly, dude. Yeah. They're in the fucking sky.
That's why as an American, as a tier 1 operator, I fucking love bald eagles because they cheat on their wives. Mm-hmm. And they fly.
Using Viagra, they cheat on their wives. The most American shit you can do, baby.
Wow, Bill Hicks himself over here, dude.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting into political comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were getting.
I know that bald eagles don't fuck. Why? Because I've tried Viagra.
The best.
Tom Myers' classic "I've tried Viagra" bit.
Why don't you just say "I've smoked pot" instead of "I've tried pot"? How do you have to say it in the worst way possible? How could you fuck up lying about having smoked pot? I've tried pot.
Calling it pot.
Pot is awesome.
Pot is
Pot is hilarious.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
I've experienced pot.
Yeah.
How is that set 11 years old and we're still laughing at it?
Is it really 11 years old?
Dude.
It's 11 years
2007.
old.
What?
Yeah.
Obama wasn't even president. George Bush.
I was in high school. I was
president.
a senior in high school.
George Bush was president when that set was recorded.
Adam, what year of high school were you in?
That was during the primaries. I was in college.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Pretty old.
Yeah, I was already doing comedy
2 years
at that
older
point.
than you.
Yeah.
I knew who Tom Myers was.
I had no idea who Tom Myers was.
I was intimately familiar with
Those
Tom
were the years
Myers.
you had ahead of me, dude. That was the jump.
Yeah, that's why I'm so much more successful now.
That's right.
That's why I get spots all the time. I had a fun spot on Claire's show last night.
Yes. I've done that show.
Claire,
it's good.
what's her name? Parker?
Yes.
Yeah.
She was in our video.
Yeah, I forget her name because she had too many names.
Did she? I think
Yeah,
that's just two.
she filled out a W-9 and she's got too many names.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
W-9.
She has a lot of names. The one that acted in
She has
our
like
show?
4 middle names. She probably only has 2, but
Where's her
I
show?
remember being like, what the fuck is, why? I guess maybe she's like, she went to church or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Could be.
Oh, she's like,
I forget where she's from, but Claire's cool. I fuck with Claire.
Yeah, Claire's great.
Yeah,
Too many names, though.
Too many names.
Mary,
so
Catherine,
guess what? You're
one of
canceled, bitch.
Catholics have a lot of names.
Yeah.
I think so.
My dad's got 2 middle names.
He does?
Yeah.
Like a family
Francis-
name and then a middle
Francis
name?
I guess.
Fuckley.
I don't know. I've never really even asked him about it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Every Greek person's middle name is their dad's name.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. So my son will be named.
You know, like
Rocky Balboa,
like Scandinavians,
Stavros
like Norwegians didn't have last names until like 1910.
Well, that's cool. They were just Sven and shit.
Well, they had to make like a law demanding that people have last names because your name would just be like Richard Ben's son. You know?
Oh, is that why?
Oh, yeah, that's why all their last names
Daniel's
are like son.
Yeah.
Simonson, Daniel Simonson.
Yeah,
that's another funny guy.
Well, that's like your Hebrew name is your name.
No, it's not
and
like
then your
that.
father's
It's not like
son
that.
of your father.
I don't think it's like that.
So it's Adam, son of, and then my dad's
No,
son.
I don't think so.
That's what a Hebrew name is.
I don't think that's like what Hebrew names are.
That's what it is, dude. I have a Hebrew name and I have an English name.
He has a Hebrew name too, which is his call sign on the ham radio that he has in his little PT Cruiser that he goes around meeting truckers in.
You had to buy a gayer car than your normal car to go suck dick in.
Of course, you want to be respectful. Do you remember that episode of Cops where they pulled over the truck?
There's like 9 million episodes.
Okay, wait, I was about to say they pulled over
the answer is no.
They pulled
story time's over for you.
Oh, god damn it! They pull over the truck and the truck driver is just in full on drag.
Oh,
and he's like
awesome.
Drunk and belligerent. It was like the truck. It was like an 18-wheeler.
Sounds transphobic to me. What are you implying? That trans women can't drive trucks?
The cop's like, all right, I'm gonna ask you to go back in your car and change, right? Which is pretty transphobic. And then he comes out and he's hammered still, and he's wearing like.
Yeah, was he supposed to not be drunk anymore?
No, I get it.
Because he was forced to degender himself?
Oh, okay. And then he goes back in the truck, and he just comes out wearing, like, a pair of cut-off, like, jean shorts where literally, like, the bottom half of his ass is showing, and just, like, a small, tiny, like, tank top with a belly coming out. It's so funny. He's still got the makeup on.
Was it Cops is the one where there was that episode where they pull up and the guy's, like, drunk, passed out in the bed of a pickup truck, and he, like, wakes up, and I guess he had, like, shit himself, and then he's like, they're shining the light in his face, and he just smears shit all over his face, trying to, like, open his eyes.
I mean, I don't know. It sounds possible, though.
Yeah. That was a great show.
It was great. It was real, right? Or was it fake? Didn't people say that it was fake or something?
No. I mean, it was real. Probably produced a little bit, but
yeah.
They were definitely real cops.
Yeah, those are real cases. Like, what do you think? Those people are actors? Like methy people beating the shit out of each other? No, man.
No, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
You dumb motherfucker.
Anyway, but that clip of Cops is very funny.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you have fucked him?
Of course.
Was he
out
hot?
Of respect.
Was he hot?
No. He looked like shit. Yeah.
That sucks.
It's cool that he was that she was.
You don't know there was a she.
That they were driving the truck.
Why was it cool?
18 wheels.
You think it's a novelty?
Big ass truck. You know, in other countries, what they call that? A pantechnicon. You know that?
Called what? A truck? A pantechnicon?
Yeah.
That's a cool ass name, but I don't believe you.
Yeah, that's what they call like 18 wheelers.
Where?
Like England and shit.
Just England?
Well, that's what they called it. They told me in South Africa they called it.
South Africa. Yeah. A pantechnicon?
We're probably just making up dumb shit to say to you so you come back here and repeat it.
I think that's what they call it.
That's probably it.
A pantechnicon?
Yeah.
It's called a fucking lorry.
No,
a lorry in England.
A Hugh lorry. A lorry is like a pickup.
It was named after the guy who's in House.
No,
their finest actor.
A ute is a pickup.
A ute?
Yeah.
Like a Utah.
He's just making this shit up, dude.
No. Maybe he's right. Maybe I made this up.
No, it's a named lorry after Hugh Laurie from House.
Very good, dude.
I just wanted to make sure that was on the record.
He was
man.
actually English.
He was British. You guys didn't know that because he was that good of an actor.
Yeah. I remember when I found out, I saw Minority Report, and I found out Colin Farrell was Irish.
Pantechnicon, a large van for transporting furniture.
Van.
A van, yeah. What the fuck
Which
are you
is a
talking
lorry, basically.
No, a lorry is a truck.
No, a lorry's Hugh Laurie.
A lorry is...
It's named after the guy from House as a tribute.
Whatever.
Yeah, you had to look this up to be wrong about it.
I wasn't wrong.
Yeah, you were.
You know what I want? Kraft macaroni and cheese with some tuna fish and hot sauce.
Ugh, tuna fish. What the fuck?
It is kind of a nice meal. I've had it before.
What?
Yeah, it is.
You throw a little.
It's like college food.
Gross, bro. That's jail shit.
I am really hungry right now.
You want fucking ramen? You want ramen with fucking crushed up Cheetos in it?
I do want ramen.
And then cigarettes that's been in someone's ass.
Oh, I love cigarettes.
Yeah, that sounds like France to me.
You know, in France they call that meal a suck dick macan.
Yeah. They call that pan breakfast.
Yeah.
Anyways, what else do we got going on, boys? We got 10 minutes left.
We got our big State of the Union.
Oh, no, we also have a show.
We got our big show at Caroline's coming up, guys, which is the 15th of February.
My birthday's coming up.
Stav's birthday is right before it, and for the fans in attendance, you will get to see Nick and I give Stav his birthday presents. And let me tell you, we've been hyping him up.
Are these, man?
We've been hyping him up.
Dude.
I don't know if maybe it deserves a hype. I think it probably does. I think they're good presents. I think they're funny.
It is very funny.
I think they're both funny gifts, and it's 2 gifts. We're not even like splitting a gift. We're being real good.
I don't
friends.
think you're being good friends on it.
We are, dude.
Honest.
We are,
No.
and the audience and you are gonna like it.
I don't think I am.
It's gonna be good for us. And
I don't think I'm
show.
gonna like it. I'm going to the fucking. I'm going to the fucking dentist tomorrow. I'm nervous, dude. I'm scared of the dentist. I don't fuck with the dentist.
They're gonna fix your shit up, dude.
I hope so, but I don't
can't
have
wait.
insurance. What the fuck? It's
About
gonna be expensive.
Dentits, you know what I'm saying?
Dentits?
Yeah, they put titties in your mouth to clean your teeth.
I love that idea.
I love that.
Dude, that sounds great.
Dude, I remember I had a period where I was like 21, and I was like going to sleep. I would drink a bunch of chocolate milk before going to sleep, and I wouldn't brush my teeth.
Ooh.
And I was like, well, it's got milk in there, so it's good.
I used to think
good
that's
for your
because of
bones.
calcium.
I got like 6 cavities. I was doing that like every night for like 6 months.
Does milk
yeah.
have a high sugar content?
Oh yeah,
Chocolate milk does. For
regular
Chocolate
milk
does.
does.
It does,
It's
right?
got a shit ton of sugar in it.
sure.
Yeah.
Lactose.
But
Or,
it's got lactose in it, but which is like only in milk, so it's a different type of sugar. I don't really know how any of that shit works.
Yeah.
I just know that to be jacked, you need to drink a gallon of milk. a day.
Go mad,
Go
baby.
mad.
Mark Ripito.
Have you guys ever had any horrible?
Yes, coach. Yes, Coach Rip. The guys on the starting strength forum are so funny. So the guy that's like got into exercising at 47 years old. He's been like a fucking like network engineer since like 1992. Awful body, 3 divorces.
Mm-hmm.
The last one to a woman who did not speak any English at all. And they're like, I'm an athlete now. I squat 315 pounds at a body weight of 375 pounds. I am an athlete.
They're fat as shit, but they just have big traps for some reason.
Yeah. My fingers have rolls. I'm an athlete. I'm a 52-year-old athlete.
Mm-hmm.
And Mark Ripito.
Coach Rip.
Coach
has
Rip.
taught me. You go on there and somebody will ask like a completely reasonable question and they'll be like, "Oh, can I squat like high bar instead of doing low bar?" They're like, "You're not doing the fucking program. You can fucking do what you fuck want." Like that's how it's like. He's like, you know that focus group that said that people trust people who curse more, and then like a month later, like Tom Perez was like, he's full of shit. You know, like the Democrats were like cussing.
Everyone was cussing.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Like that's kind of how Ripito comes off with all that. Like he's always just he's the guy that cusses. That's how you know there's no bullshit.
He's so authentic. He can't help but
Cusses, yeah.
Right.
when you don't squat the right way.
I don't
agree.
cuss, dude.
It makes me like
I
him.
give people straight up the advice they need to hear. Number 1, pay me more money. You know,
That's good advice.
Number 2, never ever let people know your true intentions. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cruel
The
intentions.
the decepticality of the mindset of decepticality. I think you could be like that inarticulate and get a show on InfoWars.
100%.
Yeah. The thing is that a lot of these so-called liberal groups per se don't understand the intellectuality of a man of my brain stature. Dude, I was at the fucking 24-hour Best Buy the other night buying an external hard drive.
Nice.
And
Union Square?
is the best place in New York.
Yeah.
It's the...
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude, for fucking people watching, you get some fucking weirdos in there.
Middle of the night.
At middle of the night.
What time were you there?
There was some kind of midnight release for like a Dragon Ball Z thing.
Oh,
So
oh,
there's
yeah.
all these people in line, people who I'm going to call dorks, even though they're like maybe one notch above myself on the dork scale.
That's fine. You call anyone beneath you.
Yeah, I've gone to plenty of midnight releases myself. But,
For what?
like just other games that have come out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Not Grand Theft Auto. Maybe one of the Call of Duties. BioShock 2, I think it was a
Okay.
release for. Yeah.
Okay.
But no, it's not an event. You just go buy, you pre-order it, and it's like, you know, I'm
Yeah, you
up.
get it. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you
up
might
at
as well just go
midnight.
pick it up.
Yeah,
But,
I'm a gay nerd like you.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
24
Yeah.
hours?
The
The one at Union Square?
Yes, 24 hours. Anyway, so I'm in line buying the external hard drive, and there's a woman next to me who she's there
sucking my dick
with her like camo short son.
Oh,
looked just like Stav. Like, you
so
know,
he was
like
hot.
Stav didn't shave his face and tried to grow out whatever.
He was hot and he was fucking. He commanded respect.
I like
and the woman's like, "Yeah, my daughter has this horrible habit of breaking the space bar." So they're buying like a new keyboard at 2:00 in the morning or whatever, and the fucking this like the Best Buy employee who's like, he's got like some kind of a Hispanic accent. He's like, well, yeah, it's actually they must use keys. It makes sense that it would like break, you know, that would happen. And then this fucking doofus like white guy with like forearm tattoos who also works there, he's like, actually, I think the return key would be the most used key.
Oh, hell yeah!
And then the other guy goes, well, no, he's like, when you write a sentence, think about how many times you hit space in between every word. He's like, yeah, but to start the sentence, you gotta fucking hit enter.
Awesome.
So you can't even begin the sentence unless you're.
Neither one of them has actual
mind-numbing conversation.
Right.
They're just guessing.
Well, first of all,
obviously it's the space.
Obviously, the space bar.
Yeah, way more than the return.
The return doesn't make any sense. But he's like, that's how fucked up his head is. To start the sentence, you need to hit return, which you don't.
Right, that's just not true.
That's not true at all. Anyways, he goes, yeah, he's like, but, you know, and then the Hispanic guy's just trying to be nice to him. So he's like, oh, yeah, that's interesting. I guess we will have to look it up at some point, you know. And then the white trash moron looks at the family and he goes, yeah, we always get into these, these little brain wars. Did you mean arguments? Did you just call arguments brain wars?
That fucking rocks.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Shout out Union Square Best Buy.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's the place
Brain
to
warrior.
Yeah, we always get into these brain wars.
God damn, dude.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, fuck.
What do you got? What do you got coming up, boys?
I'm just having says. Yeah, we got our fucking big show. Please come out to that February 15th at Caroline's.
And then we're back at Come On Everybody on the the 4th Monday.
And then I will be I'll be in Philadelphia in March the 17th. That's a little bit of a ways away, but and it's my birthday February 11th. So we're going to be getting buck wild. I'm going to get Korean barbecue and get a massage. And maybe take mushrooms.
I might go get Korean barbecue tonight.
Damn, for real?
Yeah. Yeah, after this, I might go to K-Town.
Why? You just feel like it?
Yeah, I haven't had it in a while. I've been talking about it. I want to go into the city anyways. I figure we got enough time left for me to get Macy's and buy another tracksuit and some gloves.
Very nice.
You're going for another tracksuit.
I'm going to be tracksuited out come spring, bitch.
I got a fucking problem.
I love it.
Tracksuit problem?
That ain't a problem, bitch.
Yeah. Which one you going for?
It sounds like you got a solution to me. You got a tracksuit solution.
You get the trefoil tape.
I can't stop purchasing
I have
shit.
that.
Oh yeah, just don't buy stuff.
I mean, I wish.
Find something else to do, like
but
drugs.
That's the thing is people are like, oh, you go to therapy or whatever. That shit's like $100 a session.
Yeah, that's spending
for
money.
$100, I could have half of a tracksuit.
Yeah,
you can't go to just one therapy session. You got to go at least two.
Yeah, I think way more.
By the time I've figured out whatever my problems are, I could have purchased
600,
literally hundreds of tracksuits.
Well, most people
actually, you know what? You're
kind
of making me rethink going to therapy.
Of course,
now.
it's a fucking purchase, dude. You're buying shit.
Damn,
retail therapy works, dude. You could have
so many tracksuits.
Skip fucking therapy this week and just go buy a PlayStation game.
Damn, that would be.
There's this shit called Monster Hunter that I think people are into. I have no idea what it is.
What's the other game that everyone's addicted to right now?
Grand Theft Auto stops penis.
What kind of fucking question?
Grand Theft Auto stops penis.
Fortnite?
Yeah, that's the game everyone's
never heard of that.
I don't know what it is. You don't see the memes of kids talking about it?
No.
Punching each other and stuff?
No, I'm not. I'm not on the internet like that, like you are, bitch.
You gotta talk into the microphone.
Sorry, I
would love to delete your memory card, Adam.
My cousin deleted my memory card for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 when it was an Activision game and they were about to drop the new Spider-Man
game.
Mm-hmm.
So if you beat the whole game,
now it's
you
an
got to
affirmative Activision game.
If you beat,
they let a couple of Indian guys make it, and it's not as good as it used to be.
Hell yes. Good ass riff. Good ass riff alert.
Hell yeah. You are entering the good ass riff zone. Welcome to the zone, baby.
I'm gay.
What is this place?
My cock's getting hard.
Why is everybody so racist in here?
It's the good ass riff zone.
It's the good riff zone.
Only good riffs are allowed in here.
Well, I don't know what riffing is. I sound like this because I have autism.
Ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
Wow,
Damn.
that sounds scary.
It does sound scary.
Damn, I have a
I'm glad we have that as an option to do that.
Dude, I can't wait to get some different shit, dude. Voice modulators.
Yeah, sound
air
effects.
horns.
I was actually going to get
A board?
there's like a
Who is your daddy and what does
well,
it do?
I don't want to. No, not a
Get the
soundboard.
E-Bombs World, Arnold.
I can make
I'm a
soundboards
copy
pretty
idiot.
easily. I have the ability to make soundboards
Yeah.
and just plug the iPad in and fucking.
We gotta sell StaviBot, dude.
Yeah, I gotta. Once that new computer comes, I'll fucking take a look at it and figure out why it's not running anymore, and then put that on the App Store for people.
Hell
I emailed a shirt guy today, so we should have T-shirts.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, I'll get a quote on that, and then
I got a shirt
get
guy
that
too.
website going.
We can compare
The
quotes.
shirts you got are nice, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should talk. He's a good.
Yeah, we'll
He's
do
a good
that.
guy.
Okay, well we've done enough for this episode. Wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
With the computer, you mean?
Yeah, it
distracting
was
us?
definitely fucking distracting.
Yeah.
I feel like this was hard.
Should
for me
we
to do.
hire a
No,
lady with big tits
incorrect.
to be the producer?
We don't need to hire anybody to do anything. We'll probably just go back to using the Zoom because this doesn't really. I mean, it saves me a little bit of time, but
Yeah, but not
it's
even that much.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah.
Not really worth it. But thanks for listening, everybody, and have a good night.